The Zambia Police Service would like to confirm that today we apprehended 2 suspects in relation to the recovery of counterfeit maize seeds. This was after our IPU conducted a joint operation with the 2 regulators as well as the Zambia Seed Traders Association of Zambia. We apprehended the 2 persons in Mbasera area of Lusaka. This was after our officers, together with Mr. Ignatius Moyo, who is a seed inspector from the Ministry of Agriculture based at Chilanga, conducted the operation in Mbasela area. Now, what we had at first was that there was an advert which was put on Facebook page on Sunday, the 5th of October, under the page named "Growing Up in Kalomo" by George Mikunga, which was stating that good quality seed maize going at 660 kwacha for a 10 kg bag. That is for Zamseed, Sidico, as well as Pana. Sipo Mwaanga, who is aged 28 years of age, from Masela area, and the following items of seed maize was recovered from him. We recovered 17 by 10 kg bags of SC or Sidico maize, 657 of counterfeit seed maize. We also had 2 kgs of 10 kg bags of Sidico 719 counterfeit seed maize, as well as 1 kg bag of Sidico 647 counterfeit Sidico maize as well, and 2 kgs of bag, 2 to 10 kgs of Sidico 403 counterfeit Sidico maize, 3 10 kilogram bags of 606 counterfeit Zamseed maize seeds, 1 by 10 kg bag without variety number counterfeit Zamseed maize seeds, and 6 by 10 kg bags of Pana 53 counterfeit maize seeds. After interrogating this gentleman, he led us to the person who by the name of Sipo Mwaanga, where it was revealed that he was the one who was behind the manufacturing or the supplying of this seed maize or counterfeit seed maize from Shalom area, where our officers found at his home these bags of maize you are seeing here, white maize, which was being now processed by him and then later on packaged in these packs. They have gone to such a level that they are even able to grade the maize such that for a farmer it will not be very easy for him to or her to identify the seeds, because once they have graded like this and packed in these packages, which actually are genuine packages for that matter, they are not counterfeit packages. These packages are real packages for the companies that are supplying the seeds. So we recovered the wire gas, like you are seeing there, which was used for grading maize, and then we had assorted plastic containers which were being used to color the maize. So that the container that we received, we recovered from them that they used to counterfeit these seeds that we have, this maize which are seeing, which is just ordinary maize, which is not maize seed. And then we also had 16 bags of colored maize grains, 57.25 empty bags of Sidico 719 bags of Sidico, 28.25 kg empty bags of 647 bags of Sidico maize, 10 empty bags of Zamseed maize, which were yet to be actually filled with bags and then taken to unsuspecting farmers. And then we had 69 by 25 kilograms bags of Pana seed maize. The 2 suspects, which happens with Brian Mwiinga, age 39, and Sipo Mwaanga, have since been charged and arrested for the following offences: 1. Prohibition of sale of uncertified seed as certified seed contrary to Section 64 of the Plant Variety and Seed Act, Chapter 236. 2. Counterfeiting trademark contrary to Section 377 of the Penal Code Act of the laws of Zambia, and prohibition of sale of goods bearing forged trademark or false trade description contract section 611B of the Merchandise Act Chapter 405 of the laws of Zambia. The two remain in custody and are going to appear in court. We just want to make an earnest appeal to our farmers that we have a problem now, as we are aware that this year we have bumper harvest and maize is everywhere. So these unscrupulous people are taking advantage of the availability of maize to start processing it and packaging it in these bags. So we want to appeal to them that please, you buy your seeds from certified or authorized or reputable seed dealers, so that you don't have to fall yourself or find yourself in a situation where you are planting uncertified seed and thereby having low yields. So as Zambia Police, we are very excited with this cooperation that we are having with the Zambia Seed Trade Association, as well as the regulators themselves from government, from Ministry of Agriculture, that we have this task force that we are going around to ensure that farmers don't get duped of their hard-earned money by planting seeds that are not certified. Thank you.
And our role as Seed Control and Certification Institute is to regulate the seed sector. And in regulating the seed sector, we ensure that farmers access a genuine seed. And what we are seeing today, as already mentioned by the public relations officer at the police, is that we found some suspects who have been painting grain and packaging as seed. And we feel bad about this case because it goes a long way in affecting the farmers' yields and also affecting the country at large in as far as food security is concerned. As you know, for you to get a bump harvest like the one that we have this particular year, you need good seed and associated inputs. But in this case, if our farmers plant a seed of inferior genetics, the result is that you have low yields, and that will affect the food security of this country. And I think as government, we will not tolerate any individual who deliberately wants to defraud the sector for their own personal gain. So in view of that, we are on the ground as Seed Control and Certification Institute, working together with Zambia's Seed Trade Association and the police to ensure that these culprits are brought to book. To the farmers, we want to advise the farmers that you go to genuine agro dealers and buy your seed from genuine and licensed agro dealers that are spread across the country. You are also at liberty to request an agro dealer to avail you with documentation to indicate that they are genuine agro dealers by showing you their license. In fact, the requirement is that every agro dealer is supposed to display a seed seller's license. And if you see that there is no seed seller's license displayed in that particular agro dealer shop, please avoid buying from such an agro dealer. Secondly, do not buy your seed from mobile agro dealers, those who are supplying seeds through, carrying the seed on the vehicles. We usually call those as fly-by-night kind of agro dealers, whom you will never find whenever you have got a problem. So go to genuine agro dealers who have got structures, and then you are able to go back to the following day in an event that your seed is not okay. And then we want also to advise every person across the country to report any suspect to the police or any office, agricultural office near you, in case you suspect that someone is dealing in fake seed, so that we are able to bring such culprits to book. As you can see, seed ideally is supposed to be of non-genetics, and non-genetics, in fact, we call seed as a package of technology that is going to help you to fight droughts, for example, and diseases and many other these stresses that I think that we're having currently because of climate change. Now, if you are going to get grain which have got no proper genetic constituent, the result is that you will not be able to survive in an event that you have drought, or in an event that you have got diseases or pests. You will not be able to survive. So our encouragement is that go and buy genuine seed. Avoid open markets. Okay, this is definitely a serious vice that is going towards affecting our farmers. This is normal grain, which is meant for FRA. For example, this is supposed to be sold to FRA, and those are traders who want to sell this as grain for food. This is not seed, and it is packaged in genuine packaging material belonging to the companies, which is also a very bad advice.
For us, we actually serve the interest of our members who are mainly seed companies, and one of the things that one of the ways we do that is protect the businesses. As you can see, things like this are a great sabotage to the seed industry. They are also a great sabotage to the farmers. They are also a great sabotage to the country as a whole, because it will affect the national food security. So I think what I want to say to start with is that as the Zambia Seed Traders Association, we have declared a war against the sale of counterfeit seeds, because this has reached alarming levels, as you can see, and we've been observing this over the years, and time now has come for us to take concrete action. And by doing that, we have established a task force which comprises the Zambia Police, in particular the Intellectual Property Unit. We also have the Seed Control and Certification Institute as government regulatory agency. We also have our own from the seed industry involved in this task force. And already we have hit the ground. We have already started carrying out operations, and these operations have yielded very encouraging results, and I think the evidence is here. So the warning to the perpetrators of counterfeit seeds is that we are on the ground, and we are going to have these activities or operations sustained throughout this season. So they are no longer safe with what they are doing. We'll catch up with them. We are very committed to really continue with these operations until we minimize or reduce this scourge to its minimum, the barest minimum. So I'm happy actually that the cooperation that we have with the Zambia Police and Seed Control and Certification Institute and ourselves as seed industry has already started yielding these results. All I can assure is that as seed industry, we are committed to supporting this, and we will continue to do what we can so that we bring this, we control this and stop it. Because going forward, if we don't do anything, I think the impact that is likely to have is very devastating. It will be devastating to the seed industry. Zambia is now renowned as a good country for seed production. We are also exporting a lot of seed, so it's seed production hub. And if we don't control this kind of businesses, we may lose that position, because those who buy from us will start, of course, will get scared. They will start thinking about us as a country where, the sale of counterfeit seed is rife. So it's incumbent upon us, all stakeholders, as the seed industry. As ZASTA, we are ready to continue coordinating this and also mobilizing the necessary resources required to continue fighting, this scourge of sale of counterfeit seed in Zambia.